Massive turnout at today's Democratic Senate primary in Colorado. Rock stars are battling out in the Rockies. It's Barack versus Bill. Neither is on the ballot, but the big guys are very big factors. President Barack Obama is backing incumbent Michael Bennet. Bill Clinton is supporting my next guest. And Romanoff is joining me right now. We invited Senator Bennet to come on. No response. Very good to have you, sir. I mean, is this a test of either of your supporters or just you guys?
It's a contest between two very different visions about what the U.S. Senate ought to look like. One candidate who doesn't take a dime of special interest money, that'd be me, and another candidate who's taken $1.3 million. I'm proud to have President Clinton's support in answer to your question, Neil, and I'm looking forward to working with President Obama in January. At the end of the day, this decision rests with the people of Colorado.
Did you ever seek President Obama's backing, or did you avoid him like the plague?
Neither. President Obama made it clear from the beginning that he would be supporting the incumbent. That's the White House's position in every contested Democratic primary, to my knowledge, in the country this year. The good news is you can be pro-Obama and pro-Romanoff at the same time. I am.
Well, you're Romanoff, of course. I'm wondering, because what came up is that they had offered you a job to get out of Mr. Bennett's way. You obviously did not. Did that set any ill will between you and the White House?
I don't think so. The conversation that the White House initiated with me last fall, in which they mentioned 3 positions that might be available were I not pursuing the Senate race, ended there. It's the last time I had a conversation with the White House. I do believe it's unusual to see the national...
Who did you have that conversation with, by the way?
The Deputy Chief of Staff at the White House, a man named Jim Messina.
Sure.
I do believe it's unusual to see the national party putting its heavy thumb on the scale of this contest. While my volunteers and I were out all weekend making phone calls and knocking on doors, Democratic National Committee headquarters was filled with a phone bank for my opponent. So there's this wave of out-of-state corporate cash that's flooding Colorado and not welcome here.
Andrew, what was weird about this as well is everyone making a big deal of the Bill Clinton, Barack Obama thing. Who has the mojo, who has the juice to get either of you guys over the top here? Now, I know you backed Senator Hillary Clinton at the time for president. You rallied around the Democratic nominee. What is Barack Obama? But I'm wondering whether any of that just stuck in some folks' craw. And that is partly explaining why the National Party is moving to make robocalls on behalf of your opponent and not you.
I don't think so. In Arkansas, in Pennsylvania, the National Party went with the incumbent. They're doing that here. And I suppose if the Senate were doing a bang-up job, it'd be easier to understand the preference for the status quo. But most of the people I hope to represent here in Colorado are not satisfied with the way Washington works, and they want to change it. And they recognize I've got a record of leadership and the best ability to make a difference in Congress today.
We'll be watching your race very, very closely. Thank you very much, Andrew.
Thanks, Neil.
All right, and you want to know why these folks are going